Hey folks, Vortex here and welcome to my review of the Artti T10 Pro, as you can see here. So these are a planar magnetic version. I think these are 14.2mm driver. Now when I did review the Artti T10 last year, I think it was, and a really good set for around the $50 mark for a proper planar. And hopefully it's the same again for these, and as you can see, still sealed. So anyway, full disclaimers, I'd like to thank Artti themselves for sending it to me, so thank you very much. I was not paid to do this video, and all thoughts and opinions are my own as per usual. And anyway, let's just get into it. And yeah, always looking forward to a planar set. So let's have a look what you get. So high res, if that really matters. So anyway, there's a graph. We obviously see what it's like. Spec. So yeah, 14.2mm planar. Sensitivity is quite low. Again, not kind of what I expected. Impedance 16.5 ohms. Frequency response 20 Hz 40 kHz, aka the high res. 3.5 and 4 if it focuses. So 3.5 and 4.4, which is good. Cable length is on there, 0.78. Should be probably a 2-pin. And yeah, let's have a look. Now I forgot what the packaging looked like for the older non-pro version, but yeah, kind of a good set. Well, to be honest, it was a good set. So, let's have a look at these. These also come in a different colour. Pop, there's it. So all metal this time. I think the last one was kind of a plasticky shell. So yeah, I'm sure these do come in black. Oops, the camera really doesn't like these. That's it. So yeah, 2 pins you can see. Nozzle on there, like a grill. Same on there. It focuses. So yeah, not too bad. Have to see what the comfort is like. After sales registration form, product certificate. And yes, these are, as far as I'm aware, linked to Lecturer. The information there, all standard stuff. Nice case. Artti. See, so pretty good size. Probably good size. To be honest, probably the perfect size. It's just big enough to fit it all in. So tips comes with, yeah, don't eat. Tips, more tips. These are quite wide bore. I think I've used these tips before, and I'll probably use them again. And that leads onto the cable. So yeah, there you go. 3.5, 4.4. You can see the kind of 4 pins, female kind of version cable. Obviously it screws on here. And that's it. I think I've seen this cable before, but it should be perfectly fine. So yeah, looking forward to these. Because everybody likes a planar. Shell looks good. Slightly deep, but again it is a bigger driver. Anyway, so yeah, spend some time with these, and as usual, I'll see you in the next clip. Yes, so welcome to my review section of the Artti T10 Pro. And yeah, just straight into kind of the cable. Now this one, like I said, is modular, which is really nice. As you say, just screw that off, and you can see the 2 arrows. That's the exact way you put the pins together, and that's it. I think I've seen this cable before, but yeah, it's pretty good. I can't really fault it. I'm not really a cable snob anyway. There's a Y split. Slightly stiff, which is, I think it should be, and obviously that's what it looks like connected. Oops, focus. Yeah, and that's it. There's no L or R on the shells. If it focuses, it really hates this metal. But yeah, there's no L or R. I obviously know from the shape, so obviously I know that's left. So you can see how it's angled, like up and left there, and that's that. So yeah, that's and it's obviously 2-pin as well, my favourite. MMCX obviously has its place sometimes, but most of the time I just prefer, come on. That's really on there, that is. You can see, the thing is it's quite warm. I've got the heating at home, so that's it, got it. Sorted. So yeah, comfort and fit, and ortho build. So obviously that's the shape. Let's take one of these tips off. So fit is fine really, it's quite small. I think it looks a similar shape to the the non-Pro, I think that was 3D printed. Obviously this is not 3D printed. I think they've kind of got like a step up design, but it seems fine. Build quality seems fine as well. Obviously the T-pin I've said before. Bit of writing on the side. T10 Pro Artti. And that's it. But yeah, so far so good. They're quite small, as you can see from the shape, so it's not too bad for fit. So pound sensitivity, because it's planar, always give it something decent. So a decent quality dongle is at least where I'd start. I won't even bother with a phone kind of output unless you got one of those, I think, LG phones with the ESS. That's the bare minimum I'd start with. But apart from that, not too bad. Timbre on this set, very good, because they've calmed the nice shouty pair, which I'll get to in the further on. But timbre on this set, I think, is actually pretty good. Details, resolution, it's planar, so it's also very good. I don't think it's the best because it's not a bright sounding model. That way, because of brightness, it feeds you the extra detail, in my opinion. So for the tuning, they are detailed, but I do like they're not shouty, but obviously I'll get to that in a bit. Soundstage on this set seems pretty good, and so is imaging as well. Again, planar kind of positives, because they've got really big extension, which basically DDs can't match. That's why I do like a planar driver. It's like they can transcend past dynamic drivers kind of limits. Some do have really good extension, but some don't. Yeah, so far so good. So tuning, I'll just put the graph up now so you can have a look. So from the graph, as you can see, this is definitely a bassy boy. It's because these are not a shouty pair, or basically a bright pair as well. It just seem quite bassy. Now, because it's again like it's a planar, it just takes it all in its stride. And because the driver's faster, it can just do it better than dynamic drivers. But a dynamic driver always feels like it's got more attack to it, more slam. I think it's because of the air moves. But yeah, DD bass always feels the most impactful, but they can't match planar bass. But yeah, low end on this set, I think really, really good. It's got a good, nice amount of bleed into the mid-range, gives it that body and warmth, especially for male vocals. Only real negative is you can see the sub bass starts to roll off, but then EQ is your friend. And yeah, I wouldn't say it doesn't lack it. It just slightly starts to roll off, but EQ solves that. Mid-range, really, really nice. Probably nearly perfect in my opinion. Enough warmth at the bottom and enough elevation towards the top for vocals and any instruments. Really, really nice mid-range, really. Quite smooth, really. They are overall quite a smooth tuning. Now, it did remind me of the Electra S08s. Same company, I think, same family, or at least same manufacturing factory. They're not the same tuning, they're a bit different. I haven't used those in a while, so I can't really compare back to back. You can always check a graph to get a rough kind of feel with that one. But yeah, this set very smooth mid-range, which I do like. And yeah, so far so good. So treble. Now you can see there's a bit of a mismatch around the 8K. I didn't notice that, and obviously further up like 15. The thing is, because it's so high up, it's way, I think it starts to go beyond the, you might be able to hear it, but it's not really in your face like the presence region. It's there, but it's like at the back end of the music. You don't really notice it. I had no issues with it, but it did give it really good extension. Anyway, so treble. Again, I like what they've kept it a smoother one, especially the highest peak is just under 3. Vocals on this set really, really good. Again, they sound quite smooth. I think because of DDs, how fast planar drivers are, especially when it's not a bright set. I love how smooth and detailed they are. They're not dark sounding or like that. It's just smooth but detailed, very pleasant to listen to, really. Vocals, I think on this set, I think they sound really, really good. Again, I didn't really notice that mismatch until I graphed it, and I did graph each side probably about 10 times, just to double check the kind of information, because once is probably not enough. And yeah, no, I had no issues. I like it had good stage. Extension, it sounds quite big. Not like, I think earbuds still sound bigger, but for something that's in your ear canal, yeah, it just sounds quite big. Imaging seems pretty good. These would be a nice fun set for gaming, in my opinion. Casual gaming, I think more serious gaming, probably the non-pros, because they're a bit more, they've got a brighter treble, but probably better. But for casual gaming at home, engross good imaging, this kind of earphone is probably where I'd go for, really, because you got the, with this set you kind of get the positives of the planar, but without the negatives, you know, because inherently the car quite bright. Well, obviously, I guess to put some dampening inside to smooth it. But yeah, overall, really nice set. I think it's priced around $100, so it's getting, it's not as cheap as I was probably expecting, but it's still affordable for something that's quite competent, really. Yeah, anyway, so conclusion, what do I think of these? I think they're really nice set. Like I just said, they're around $100. I like with the cable. Yeah, I'm gonna, you know, you buy the cable and it's either 3.5 or 4.4. You get both ends. Obviously, it's a point of failure, but if you look after your equipment, you should be okay. Planar, obviously, you need to drive it properly to get, I think, the most out of it, like any planar driver out there. Yeah, good smooth tuning. Again, I haven't tried this back to back with the Electra SO8, but it's probably not that far off in kind of tuning, really. Yeah, good fun set overall. Doesn't really do anything wrong. To be nitpicky, I'd probably want better channel matching, but that's quite difficult with planar. And two, I didn't even really notice it anyway, so not really a big deal. But yeah, good set. Fit seems good. Smooth tuning with detail, and yeah, it's as you say, it's my cup of tea, as you'd say in England. But yeah, I like it. I think it's a pretty good set. I'd probably like it maybe to be a bit cheaper, because the non-pro version was closer to $50, and this is around $100. So it's a bit more expensive, but you're getting a bit more. But if this is like $75, these things would have been really, really good deal, I think. And yeah, I think that's pretty much it. Yeah. So these, good set so far. And yeah, if you think I missed anything about these, or you want to know, please let me know in the comments as per usual. Thanks for watching. Take care. See you in the next video.